Hi there, it's Emily Thorpe. I'm in the backseat of Betsy and I'm going to do 5 days this week, so kind of blast it out. So today is day one of Backseat of Betsy, and I want to talk about getting more time, because as mums, I do not know a single mum, I have not met a single mum that has not said I need more time. And it's like an epidemic. Mums rushing around everywhere, and what's happening? We're getting tired, we're getting exhausted, we're getting run down. And I can tell you from my own experience that feeling stressed and trying to do too much and charging around does not make you super mum. It doesn't make you a better mum at all. You know, I've done it myself. We're trying to do everything, and as a result we're just like a shadow of ourselves because we're worn out, we're exhausted. And I know that when I've stopped doing that pattern, and I've taken the time to look after myself, taken the time for self-care, for exercise, for time out to do stuff that I want to do, I am then energized. I'm like a beacon of energy. I'm so happy and I'm charged and I'm filled up. My cup is full, and that makes me a better mum. That makes me a better wife, a better friend, a better human being, because I'm not completely spent. Okay, so I know what it's like, and I'm inviting you to get more time, and I'm going to give you some tips, but I just want you to understand that it's important to know the why, because the tips I'm going to share, you're going to go, yeah, I know that, I've heard all that before. And that's how it is. It's like it's not rocket science. The things I'm going to share are not rocket science, but if you don't get the why is the big thing, because otherwise you won't put yourself first. You won't prioritize your self-care, you won't prioritize your filling of your cup and doing things that you love. Okay, so if you get the why, because it's going to make you a better mum, it's going to make you happier, it's going to make you more energized, then you'll be more inclined to take these steps. So the tips I'm going to give you today, it's on my sheet, is the 3 Ds. So you can get this printed out at my website, happyworkingmum.com. So the tip is a 3D. So it's decide, ditch and delegate. So we all have a gazillion things going on in our lives, but if you were to boil it down to what's really, really important in your life, it will be things like your health, your family, your career or your job, your well-being, your friends. That would be kind of it. That's for most of us, it's the same sort of list. What we end up doing is a gazillion other things, so that we're spreading ourselves way too thin. We may be doing loads of housework, we may be doing going to committees, we may be doing courses or have other commitments. Whatever it is, we're all spreading ourselves too thin, and I just would invite you to just think about those really core important things in your life, the things that are non-negotiable, like spending time with your kids at the weekend, or doing some exercise, the non-negotiable things. So think about those, and then the other stuff that you do, decide whether you want to ditch it or delegate it. So for me, a big thing, housework, I would recommend that everyone gets a cleaner, because it's an easy thing to do. It's an easy thing to delegate, or cut your cleaning down. I know, I heard of a lady and she was like, oh, I can't afford a cleaner, but she decided to make sandwiches and take them to work instead of buying the lunch in the canteen, which was coming in at whatever, £5 a day. So she had enough money by just taking in some sandwiches from home and a drink from home. She had enough money to get a cleaner, and that is such a brilliant idea, because you're taking all that load. We've got stuff to do. We're working mums, we're busy, we want to spend time with our kids. We do not need to spend time cleaning the bath. So that's my top tip. Delegate stuff. I put a post on this page today about chores, about giving your kids chores. Now, I am really, really in favour of encouraging children to do age-appropriate chores, because you are giving them the tools to become independent young adults. Okay, there is nothing worse than doing everything for your child and then they go to university and they're stuck. They're like, who's going to do my washing? Who's going to cook? I can only do beans on toast. By giving them the opportunity to do chores, you are giving them tools for life. So please do not feel bad about, hi Amanda, we don't feel bad about giving your children chores. It's important that they get these skills before they leave home. So definitely delegate chores to your children and do it with love, because you're preparing them for life. You're just like a lioness teaching your cubs how to hunt, or a chicken teaching them how to forage in the dirt or whatever. So delegate to your children. Get a cleaner if you can. Things like having your shopping delivered. Again, people think that's kind of a really expensive option, but the company I use, I pay £6 a month for free delivery. It's between Tuesday and Thursday. That's with Ocado. So £6, that's £1.50 a week I'm paying. And I get it all delivered to my door on a Tuesday morning, and it's just so much less hassle. And I save money because I'm not going around going, oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. It saves me time. I don't have to drive anywhere. So try and find ways to delegate, and try and find things to ditch as well. If you're overcommitting yourself, you might be overcommitting your children. You know, they've got clubs, they might have courses to do, or it might be you're doing courses or clubs, or you're on a committee. If you're feeling stretched, just cut it back. You can always go back to whatever it is, but I think just try cutting it back so that you've got a bit more time. And of course, the other top tip is cut down on your TV. I know not everyone has a TV, Donna, but for some of us, TV, Facebook, social media, that sort of thing, it is a rabbit hole. You just start off and then an hour later there's your time has disappeared. So in order to grab this time to look after yourself, to nurture yourself, to fill up your cup, think of things that you can ditch. And it could be an hour of TV every night, it could be half an hour of social media. Instead of spending time on Facebook like now, I can see the irony in that. You could be having a lovely bath, going for an energizing walk or a bike ride. The important thing here is to understand why you're doing it. You're doing it to fill your cup up and to feel energized, so that you show up as the best mum, wife, person, friend, sister that you could possibly be. Okay. So that's my rant over. It's only a few tips, but I know that you know all this stuff. I get that. But if you can think of the why, it'll make you do it. So I hope that's helped. And I will see you all tomorrow for getting organised. Okay? Take care. Lots of love. Bye.